Hey, I'm Selma Kim, America's Face of Dating, or Connor McCandless if you're watching me here on Instagram or Facebook. And today, we're going to be talking about a transformation that one of my clients actually made and sent in to me. And he basically joined my program a year ago, and he was lost. He had no idea really what was going on with dating and just didn't really feel confident at all with his dating life. And now he's absolutely crushing it. And so, as we watch this beautiful sunrise out the window, we're recording this video right now. And it's a great day, man. Just seeing these clients and the clients of mine transform, and especially writing into me after a year of doing my program, just because of how grateful they are. It's an awesome thing to see. And it's exactly why I do what I do. It's just, I don't know, just really grateful. Feeling really grateful this morning. So, let's dive into his transformation here. And this is going to help a lot of you guys, because a lot of you guys, where this guy was a year ago, is where you guys are at now. Maybe girls are going cold on you. You're super successful in what you do. You bought the nice car. You bought the nice watch. You live in a nice place. But for some reason, girls still go cold on you. They pull back and they friend zone you, and they hit you with the, you're just a really nice guy, but I just don't feel that spark, or I'm just not ready to date right now, or whatever bullshit excuse she's giving to you. It's going to help you really get out of that state and take a step forward with your dating life. And so, let's jump in. He says, "Hey, SK, I don't know if you remember me." Dude, of course I remember all my clients that joined my Arrows program, man. Very, very exclusive, very, very, I guess, intimate, if that's just lack of a better word, for you guys, and just very close and personal with you guys in that program. So of course I remember you, dude. I remember you, man, like it was yesterday, dude. He said, "When I joined your program about a year ago." I know when you joined, man. I remember you guys. I remember every single person, like I said, who joins my program and works with me exclusively, man. I remember all. It's just hard to forget, dude. Something I don't forget. I can go through my list of all my clients over the past, all my 200 plus clients that have done my program over the past 2 years, and I can remember a lot of crazy details about every single person, man. It's just how I am, dude. It's just how my brain works. Looking back now, it feels like I was a completely different person back then. I just want to send you this message because honestly, I don't know where I'd be if I hadn't taken the leap and worked with you. Hey, thanks for writing in, man. I really appreciate all my clients who have done my program, who've written into me over the past couple of years and just remind me again, how grateful they are for my program and what I do. It helps me get through challenging times. We're going through a lot of challenging times, a lot of growth periods right now with the business. And it's really good for me and my team also to get the reminder that, we're doing exceptional work over here, man. He says, "Before I joined, I had everything except the one thing I wanted most, a woman by my side. I had a great job." You had a great job? I hope you didn't lose it. "I had even built my house from scratch. But when it came to dating, nothing. No luck, no interest, no results." Yeah, I mean, dude, imagine, for the guys that are watching and for you that's watching, it's imagine being in that position where you have the house. You even built your house from scratch like this guy. And you pretty much have everything. You have the nice car, you have the income, you could support a family, you want a family, but you just can't seem to get it to that point, and girls keep going cold on you. It's a really just tough place to be mentally, because it's you don't want to tell your friends about that, because there's a little bit of an ego thing. I get that, where it's you're a guy and you don't want to be man, I'm not good with chicks. It's a lot of guys think you're supposed to just naturally be that way. And just from my experience, 97% of men, this is even why Corey Wayne, his book's on my bookshelf behind me somewhere, but even he talks about his book in 3% Man. 97% of men struggle with this stuff. Most men that you see today They really, really struggle with this stuff, and they live a life of a quiet desperation. And it's harder for a man to just take the leap and work with a coach on this because they don't want to admit that they probably have a little bit of an issue with dating. And that's fine. I had to admit that too, dude. Like, after my ex dumped me, I was fucking heartbroken. And I was like, you know what? I just can't take this anymore. I'm just going to just hire a mentor, start working with them because I want to fix this. And now, in my dream relationship today, the light's kind of covering it up a little bit, but that's us swimming with dolphins back there in Cabo. It was the best investment ever because now I don't have to worry about my dating life. Like, once you just understand attraction and you know what to do, it's like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. You live a different life, man. You feel so much better because you know what to do and you know exactly where she's at and you just understand the game. He said, I was doing everything I thought I should be doing. I tried online dating, barely got any matches. When I did, the conversation went nowhere. Yeah, dude, it's really fucking annoying when you're on the dating apps and you don't know what to say and you have no idea how to talk to chicks and then she just goes cold and you're like, what the fuck? I thought I was doing everything right. Like, it gets old after a while. He said, I tried going out, but I never had the confidence to actually approach. And even when I did talk to women, I could feel the distance, the disinterest, he says, actually, in their eyes. It was draining. Yeah, it fucking sucks, man. Like, it's not a fun feeling, dude, when you're talking. I've been there, dude, but you're talking to a chick and your friends are behind you at the bar watching and she's not going for it. And it's because you don't know what to say and you walk back defeated. You have the walk of shame back. Your tail's kind of tucked between your legs walking back because you're just like, yeah, that just blew up in my face. I look like a dumbass. Like, I look like I don't know what I'm doing with chicks. And it's super embarrassing. Like, I've been there, man. I remember sitting in my therapist's office completely exhausted from trying and failing over and over again. I felt like I had everything together except for my dating life, he says. And I couldn't figure out why. I started questioning if I was doomed to be alone, if something was just wrong with me, he put in italic. Yeah, dude, like, again, like, I used to think the same thing, man, that, like, I had, like, a curse that was, wrapped around me, or like a dark cloud that was covering me at all times. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why can't I get the girl that I want? And it really was frustrating because, like, I remember Christmas at the zoo. I live in this beautiful penthouse building right now. I could see the zoo where my friends would go to. And it was literally just called Christmas at the zoo. And it would be snowing, it'd be beautiful. And I don't know why. I just really wanted to have somebody to do that with, because I would see my friends go to Christmas at the zoo. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say Christmas this morning, but I would see my friends go to Christmas at the zoo, and they would take selfies, and it would be snowing, and, like, they'd be kissing in the snow and drinking hot cocoa, and it just, my heart just felt heavy because I really fucking wanted that. I really wanted to share that with somebody. And, it gets me, like, just thinking back, like, it gets me emotional just thinking about it, just because it's like I really wanted that. I really felt alone, and I really wanted somebody to share my life with. And I remember, like, I finally got a girlfriend, and we were dating in the summer, and it went to, like, fall, and, like, I had plans, like, I had bought tickets to go to Christmas at the zoo with her, and it just fell apart, like, literally, like, 2 weeks before Christmas. Like, it just fell apart, and she dumped me. And I was like, fuck. And I didn't end up going to Christmas at the zoo. I still haven't been. I still gotta go. I gotta take my girlfriend. Like, we gotta go. But, like, it just fell apart, and I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, we had plans to do, like, a New Year's cruise. We had plans to go to Christmas at the zoo, and then she just went cold and dumped me and said, hey, I'm just not feeling it. And it just fucking shattered me. Just never thought about it again. I was like, fuck, just not gonna go to, I guess I'm just not destined to go to Christmas at the zoo, man. I felt doomed, just like this guy talked about. He said, that's when I found your program. I'll admit I was skeptical at first, and after all, nothing had worked before. I mean, I mean, dude, if you're skeptical about my program, it's like go through all my student testimonials. Like there has to be a point where it's like, yeah, you're skeptical a little bit. Like that's protective. Like that's protecting you from getting played. But also like if you want to get results, like you gotta at least trust a little bit. And it's like when I get somebody that comes to me and it's like, dude, go through all my testimonials. Like those are paid. That could be fake. Those are fake actors. It's like I can't do anything with that. You know what I mean? Like you're so like the person's so fucking skeptical and just so weirded out of getting played. It's like that's your fucking problem right there, dude. Like you got to drop the skepticism sometimes a little bit and just follow your heart and follow your gut. And it's like a lot of guys just don't know how to follow their gut, being like, like this guy can help me, man. But I'm just being a complete dickhead. And, just calling everything fake, calling everything paid, calling everything whatever, fake reviews, fake testimonials. It's like, dude, just follow your gut, man, and follow your heart. It's like, listen to those testimonials, man, and listen to Martin's, bro. He was deaf. And listen to just how grateful he was for working with me. And it's like, you can't pay for that, man. Like, you just can't buy that. It's priceless. That's a priceless testimonial, in my opinion. It's just, he's so grateful, man. He's so fucking proud. It's like, just go listen to it, man. Like, no amount of money can buy that gratefulness and buy that pride that he has now and that confidence, man. But I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I understand. He said, but something about the way that you broke things down made me realize I wasn't the problem. My approach was, a lot of you guys are not the problem. A lot of you guys think you're the problem, when in reality, you just need to plug in a different strategy that actually works. Like, you don't need to go get therapy. You don't need to buy the Corvette. You just need a different strategy. A lot of you guys look good. A lot of you guys look decent. You look above average. Like, a lot of guys are like, I need to get liposuction or change my teeth or, get a haircut and buy a suit. It's like, dude, like, maybe. But at the end of the day, like, it's not going to fix the core of the problem, which is your strategy. You're solving for the wrong problem. Even Einstein said, if I was given 60 minutes to solve a problem, I would spend the first 55 minutes discovering what the problem even is to begin with. It's like, if you're like this guy and you're going to the bar and girls are just talking to you and they're just totally not interested, it's not your haircut. You know what I mean? It's your strategy. It's what you're saying. It's how you're saying it. He said, I jumped in and committed to doing the work. I went out, approached, put myself in rooms full of women. I remember, man, he went to Orange Theory, I think it's called. And the crazy part, see, I remember all these things about you guys, man. And the crazy part, once I had the right confidence and blueprint, it just all clicked. It did, man. He said 3 months in, I was about to talk about 3 months in, man. I remember this guy. 3 months in, I met her, he says. And this time it didn't feel forced. I wasn't chasing, I wasn't overthinking, I was just being the man I had learned to become in your program. She was drawn to me, and now we've been together for nearly 9 months. It's fucking awesome, dude. Like, it's fucking awesome, man. Congratulations. We travel the world together. We go on spontaneous weekend trips. That's awesome, man. Isn't that? It's like, it's just so cool to be like, let's just drive to the mountains for the weekend. Let's just drive to the mountains. Let's fly to the mountains for the weekend and just unplug. And last month we hosted our first big event at the house that I built. Except this time I wasn't standing there alone, he says, wondering what I was missing. I had the woman I always wanted standing beside me. Dude, like, how good does that feel, man? Where it's like you have the woman of your dreams just with you in the house that you built. Like, you host a house party and everyone's coming over and she's greeting them and the family loves her. It's like, again, man, it's like it's just a beautiful feeling. He said, I just wanted to thank you. You didn't just help me get a girlfriend, you helped me step into the kind of man that I was meant to be. That's why my website's called Awakening Alpha, because a lot of you guys just need to wake up a little bit, and you need to just awaken that inner man inside of you, dude. To anyone on the fence about working with you, all I can say is, I was you, and now I'm here. Best, Nick. Dude, it's fucking, again, like, congratulations, and you earned that. Dude, it's what you deserve, man. It's what you earned. And if you're a guy that has a successful career, you probably drive the nice car, everything in your life is going right, and on paper, you look like the perfect boyfriend, like my clients, consider working with me. Consider doing my program. Like, I get it. There could be a level of skepticism with it, but at the end of the day, trust your gut. Trust your gut with this stuff. Learn to follow your gut and being like, you know what, like, I know I need the help. I want the help. I want to change this. And there has to be a level to you as well. There has to be a side of you that's reaching out and does the work yourself, right? Like, we can't do it for you. We can only guide you, man. Like, I can only guide you guys to water, but I can't force you to drink. You have to be the type of guy who takes action, who's coachable, who's ready to grow, ready to learn. That's the person who gets the best results in my program. And so again, if you're a guy with a successful career, overall you look like the perfect boyfriend on paper, but girls are still going cold and they're hitting you with the let's just be friends text, or I just don't feel the spark text. Then let's work together. Let's fix this in my program. Literally, if you're on Instagram here, put a fire emoji in the comments below, or just message me the word ready, and we'll go back and forth, hop on a call with my team, and we'll paint out a strategy right there of what we would do in my program. If you're here on YouTube, you can book in a call using the calendar link in the description below, and book in a call with my team, and we'll do the exact same thing. Paint out a strategy for you right there on the call to show you exactly what we would do in the program, and then get things rolling if everything looks good. And so on that note, I'm Selna Kim, or Connor McCandless if you're watching me here on Facebook or Instagram, America's Face of Dating. And I'll see you guys next time.